Creative, don't quit. I know sometimes it feels like the world wants you to quit. Sometimes your family isn't with you. Sometimes your friends don't understand what you're doing. Sometimes it's hard to find other people to support you, and that makes sense because we humans are a very social type of creature, and we function best when we have a support group, and that just doesn't always happen. But none of that means that we don't need what you have to say. Creative, don't quit. You are unique. Your life, your choices, who you are. There is no one and never will be anyone in the entire world exactly like you. That means that whatever it is you want to do, what story you want to tell, what emotion you want to evoke, the way you want to lead people with your art, what you want to communicate, it's entirely you. I know it doesn't feel like your art is important because we've been taught to think that the only art that matters is the big, huge stuff that goes in history books or makes millions of dollars. But that's baloney. That is tying worth to a monetary value. And we don't do that with human beings, or at least we shouldn't. And if you do, I'm sorry, because that is a really painful way to live. Our value and worth does not come from money. It does not come from fame. It doesn't come from whether or not your name is listed in a textbook. What it comes from is how you are with other people. Art communicates, art shares, art convinces, art evokes. When you make your art in your unique voice with your life and your experiences and everything you've been through, you are making something very special. And whether you mean it to or not, it communicates. Part of what makes you who you are is those people who've been in your life. What they did and said changed you, even in very subtle ways. As you continue to live your life changed by them, you don't necessarily remember their names are attached to that thing. And yet you are their legacy. When you make something, you are communicating, and communication affects people. That is your legacy. Your art is part of that, and it is important. So I know it's hard to keep going when no one seems to be supporting you. But if you keep going, you will find those people. They are out there. You just need to keep looking. And in the meantime, continue to make your art. If you haven't done it today yet, it's time. Sit down with me. Give yourself permission to make something tiny and absolutely wrong, but still make something new.